Hello and welcome to the channel. So let's go ahead and start making this beautiful cross that you saw at the start of the video. I'm using scrap pieces of wood that I'll rip down to 1¼ inches. So this is a project that I know I'll be making a lot more of, but I wanted to start with scrap pieces of wood to get the hang of it. I made a sketch with the dimensions of what I would like this one to look like. However, later on I'll share where I got the inspiration from. At this point, I want to quickly remind you that all you need is a little bit of faith and some action. So this is one step that I think is important, marking where you want to actually round the corners. Because if you accidentally flip it, then the rounded side will be on the reverse side of the board. And that means the longer side piece, which in my case is 4½ inches long, will be at the top instead of at the bottom. So if that's what you want, that's fine. But just make sure that all the sides that you want rounded are marked so you don't accidentally flip it over. Another quick tip is to make sure you do have a flat edge on the edge of the board where you'll be applying the glue there. I would definitely recommend dry fitting this before you start adding glue to assemble it together, because sometimes the miter might be off, or one of the cuts might be off, or maybe just the rough edges on the cuts. You'll need to smoothen that out. You might need to, like it was in my case. So make sure you do a dry fit first before you start putting it together. I have my lessons learned, and I know I'll be doing it slightly different the next time I make one. I'm using very fine salt there to help increase the friction so it doesn't just slide off with the glue on it. So hopefully that helps. This is one project where it would be better to use glue that has an accelerator. I'm using the Starbond medium. It dries in about 13 seconds, so that did help with holding the boards together quickly. After staining it, I left it to dry for a little while, and then I came back with a paper towel and wiped off the remainder of the stain that wasn't fully dried, and then I used a 220 grit sandpaper to sand off some more of the stain, and because I was going for a washed out look or whitewash look, whatever that is, but that's the look I was going for. In case you would like to know, I got the inspiration to build this from Skyler Ewing. I'll put a link to her channel in the description in case you want to check her out. At the time of recording this video, she has a free plan on her website that you can download. The dimensions that I use are slightly different from hers, and I also changed the orientation of the sides of the cross. Don't know why I did, but I added some butcher block conditioner to it, hoping it would give it a bit of shine, but I know I won't be doing that next time. Make sure to click on the like button and share this video with somebody else who might like to make one of these. And if you did like this video, you would want to watch this other video showing on your screen right now. Until next time, I hope you will have a tangible experience of God's love today. Take care and God bless.